Hey guys, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how we are going to be folding, making, and labeling a snowflake for our snowflake color wheels. So the first thing I would like you to do is, before you use the big paper, you should be using the practice snowflake folding paper. And I want you to practice this until you get it right. You are going to have to practice it multiple times. And that is okay. You are most likely not going to figure out how to fold this the right way on the first shot and cut it the right way on the first shot, and that is okay. Got it? Okay. So pause the video and go get yourself some scrap paper. Okay. Now, here's how we're going to be folding this up. So if you've already done that part, yay, now you can get the 12 by 12 paper. But either way, it's the same directions. Just know you're going to have to do a lot with scrap paper. So we're holding the paper square. We are going to start out by taking this corner right here, and we are going to line it up perfectly. Not like this, not like this, but making it so it's perfectly lined up to this corner, okay? Then you're gonna slide your finger back to crease it. And you go this way and this way. That is how you fold. If you have trouble folding stuff, this might be tricky for you at first. Please practice. It's good to know how to fold. It's a life skill. So learn how. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to fold again. We're going to take this corner. We are going to, not like this, not like this. We're going to line it up perfectly with that corner. We're going to hold it down firm. We're going to take our finger and drag it across to get it creased, and then we're going to go boop and boop, nice and sharp. Okay, so now we have this little mountain shape. Now, this part is the trickiest part. You might have to do it a few times. That's okay. All right? Don't get frustrated. Don't tell me you can't do it. You can do it. Okay, so you're going to not fold this in the middle like this. Bring this end across here, okay? Crease it. Okay, now with the thicker paper, as you're doing more folds, it's gonna get a little trickier, so you're gonna have to press down a little more. Then you're going to take this side and you're going to make this edge go right edge, like lining right up against that fold. If you line it right up against that fold before you start to crease, it will be so nice and even, okay? So it would be like this. Then you're going to fold it back up. Okay, so now you should have these two little parts here. So it looks almost like the top view of a paper airplane. You're gonna turn it over. You're going to notice that there's gonna be a line across here. You're gonna take your scissors, you're gonna cut right across that line, getting rid of those two little tails. Now, just open it up and check it really quick. Notice when it's in half, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I open it up completely, I have 12. So how many colors are on the color wheel? 12! So it's perfect. So we're gonna fold this back up the way that we had it. And we are going to start to cut our snowflake. So first thing we wanna do is come up with some kind of a design or pattern, I have a bunch of sample ones for you to look at for when you're practicing to get the hang of it, but I would love to see you modify those or make your own original designs on this. So you're going to be cutting these basically, you're going to be drawing half the design for each sort of like point of the snowflake. So, and you want to use as much of the space as possible. So start at the top, and you can make them jagged looking, you can do curvy organic lines, but you want to start out by having one point on this side and then some other kind of point on this side, okay? That way we have 1 point and 2 points each side. Then you're going to start to draw in half cutouts. Okay, so you're not drawing a whole shape. There you're going to have half of this. It's going to have symmetry. Same on both sides. Math. Okay? Now, you want to make sure that along the edges, even if you're cutting out these little negative space cutouts, that you're leaving some left behind. So here's what's going to get cut out. This, 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 and all of this is going to get cut off. So you're just going to be left with that. Now, when you're cutting through this, you're cutting through multiple layers of paper. So it might not be the easiest thing in the world, but it's good to know how to cut through multiple layers of paper and how to manipulate scissors. It's a good life skill. So let's work on it. This is art class. This is when we develop those skills. Okay? Okay, and rotating the paper is going to help you a lot, but just know that you're going to have to really kind of get that scissor lined up when you're going to cut. Now you can also, like here, spinning it all the way around might be tricky. So when you're kind of deep closer to the center, you can start up at the other edge again. And again, I'm cutting through all these layers of paper. So instead of turning it here, I can also go from the edge, okay? Just be really careful that you don't accidentally snip that off. Okay, and I'm going to cut from here, okay? So you're gonna bring your scissors, and as soon as you see them touch that point, you're gonna stop, and then you can pull if you have to. Or snip if you have to. See, it's not even easy for me, and that's okay. Then we're gonna cut in here. Now, when we go to do our cutouts, we're starting at that fold, and we're cutting through all of those layers. We're rotating our paper. Okay. And I'm almost done. Okay, now for time's sake, I'm not going to cut all of these just because I want to kind of move ahead to I'll just do one more on this side. I want to move ahead to the part where I am, sorry, I'm a lefty, labeling it for the color wheel. So pretend that I cut out these two as well. This all goes in recycling. We're gonna open it up. Okay, and now I have my snowflake. Now you'll notice here, the slightly longer tips with the two ones, the two little negative spaces, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. And the shorter ones with just the triangle, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 12, which is perfect because now we can look at our color wheel, and actually I can even show you how this would fit. We can have our primaries and secondaries. You can see that fits like almost like a little window through there, and then our tertiaries would be inside that smaller negative space. No matter what your snowflake looks like, this is going to apply, okay? Literally, as long as it has that radial symmetry, it is going to look like this. So, looking at the color wheel, you're gonna start with your top big one, and very, very lightly, I want you to just label with an R, okay? You can also do up here. So light, you could probably barely see it in the video, okay? Then I want you to skip this one. Find the next one that looks just like that. And you're gonna do O for orange. Skip this one. Y for yellow, nice and light. Skip this one. G for green. Skip this little one. B for blue. Skip this little one, and V for violet. Now, in between are primaries and secondaries, so like red and violet, blue and green. We have our tertiaries. So now it's easy to just say, oh, red plus orange equals red, orange. Oh, how easy. Orange plus yellow equals yellow, orange. Yellow plus green is yellow, green. Green plus blue is, or blue plus green is blue, green. Blue plus violet is blue, violet. Violet plus red is red, violet. So now you have it all labeled, and then you would be all ready to paint. But just don't forget, write your name and your class code on the back, okay? Have fun, good luck, and please, 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 don't remember, this is a little tricky, but we're gonna learn how to do it, and it's gonna be a great skill to have to know how to do with folding, with cutting through multiple layers. So yeah, just stick with it if it's tricky.